Hi Leo, this is your twin flame reading for the last week of February or whenever you are watching this reading. So let me cleanse your space with sage so that we can have a beautiful reading for you. Okay, let's see what we have coming up for you. Do you see how the cards are just flipping and flipping all over? The messages are coming in strong today, I have to say. I did a Cancerian reading just before this, and that energy was also really strong. Okay, I'll just leave the sage there so that it cleanses the space. You know, the Cancerian reading got interrupted and I didn't post the first one. I did a second one, but I do talk about the cards that popped up in the first reading that was interrupted, and a lot of it is similar with the Five of Swords energy, with the Eight of Swords energy. I get, for some of you, you might be involved with the Cancerian, and if so, you might want to watch the Cancerian reading. The Fool, Ace of Cups, Nine of Swords, Temperance, all right. So Leo, at this time, what I get is that with the Five of Swords, there's been some kind of conflict, some kind of competition, some kind of self-sabotaging behavior, which is reinforced again with the Eight of Swords. So we have Five of Swords, Eight of Swords. Could be you, could be the other person, could be your person, could be a person from the past. But basically this idea that someone is sort of closed off, they're in their energy, blinded to a situation. There's a need to reflect on behavior, and if you're in fact putting up an act, masking your emotions, or being defensive, okay, possibly, or they are being defensive. There's this idea of having to build yourself up, okay? For some of you, it could have been from a divorce, a breakup, but it could be your person is building themselves up from a breakup. I also get, because in each reading there are different messages for different people, so that's why there are different interpretations that I try to give, so that, you know, whoever needs the message gets the message. So I also see that for some of you, there might have been conflict in the past, some kind of conflict, and you're building yourself up from this conflict so that you are actually ready for the Hierophant. It could be a Taurus in this situation, but basically this idea that building yourself up so that you're ready for marriage, okay? And there's this idea of not always having to rush into things, because when you rush into it, sometimes you or the other person might have their defenses up. So that's a bit of guidance for you. You might not want to rush into a situation, or not immediately message a person so that, and try to get a reaction from them, because you might not get what you want. They might actually build walls up instead of replying to you. With the Fool, there's this idea of your person could be someone who loves their freedom, they're adventurous, they love taking a leap of faith, they have a lot of love for you, okay? Or you could have a lot of love for them. And either you or the person is up nights thinking about it. With the Nine of Swords, there's a sense of insomnia, anxiety, keeping up. There's a lot of anxiety that I see in the cards for you. Possibly even the indecisiveness of not knowing how to act. And with the Temperance card, it could involve a Sagittarius, but basically this idea of having to balance your emotions. You need to balance your emotions, because I feel like there are a lot of thoughts swirling in your head right now. Okay, so what guidance do we have for Leo at this time, please? guidance for Leo? The World. A cycle is coming to an end. Also could be that this person, your person, could be from another country. Eight of Swords again. I see that there's a lot of self-sabotage. You've got yourself into a situation where you can't seem to, you feel like if you look at this picture and also the other one, I'll just show it in a minute. Okay, have a look at that. And then look at this. She's all tied up, right? She's bound. It's almost like paralysis, not knowing what to do next, not knowing how to act. I feel like there's this stuck energy right now, and you're desperate to take a leap of faith into something because you feel very strongly about something, and it's keeping you up at night. And it could very well have to do with karma, because of the World card. There's a karmic cycle that's coming to an end. For some of you, could be divorce wrapping up, could be a breakup wrapping up. Okay, so what's good? What can Leo look forward to? Okay, the guidance is basically for you to follow your intuition, the High Priestess, and there will be news coming in for you. Okay, that I almost feel the idea here is for you to calm yourself, balance your emotions, go within, and then the news comes in. Okay, for some of you, there could be a third-party situation, could be also a situation at work, or could be that you meet someone at work with the Three of Pentacles. Could be someone you work on a project with, but there could be something to do with work that's causing you worry, or there could be you could meet someone through work. Or this could be what's weighing on your mind right now. Okay, those cards aren't coming out. Okay, let's see. What guidance do we have for Leo, please? Okay. Three of Cups. It seems like there is a third party situation here. For some of you, if there isn't a third party situation, there could be an idea of you going for a party with your friends and you might meet someone. With the Five of Pentacles energy, someone feels left out in the cold. You might have felt like you were not chosen for something. Okay, you were left out in the cold. But it's time for you to have a change of perspective, and let's see what else we get. Okay. Knight of Swords energy again. Right here where the Knight of Swords is. I also see that you need to stop, not immediately react to things. But at the same time, having said that, I feel like as you do not react, there could be, like I said earlier with the Eight of Wands, there could be news coming in for you. And also, someone could be rushing in towards you when you actually balance your emotions. There is someone who rushes in with a proposal, rushes in to say, I want to commit with you because and they take a leap of faith. But before they can do that, there's this need for you to maybe not react to that situation, not message that person to get the reaction that you want, rather than give them the time to process so that they come to you. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here for you, Leo. Let them come to you. Judgment, there's a rebirth. Could be that someone from the past is coming back. Could be the rebirth of an old connection. So that could be the person you've been wanting to message, but I see that you shouldn't right now message the person. Wait for them to come to you. That's what I'm getting strongly. And Four of Wands, there is reunion coming in. This person will come in and communicate their love for you with the Ace of Cups here as well. They'll finally have the strength to take a leap of faith towards this situation and proclaim their love for you. But you need to give them time. Okay, at this time I'm going to get some twin flame messages for you, and also some guidance, a few more twin flame messages and then guidance for you during this time. If the reading does resonate, please do press like and subscribe. Thank you so much for your amazing support, Leo. Let's see, what would your twin flame like you to know at this time? I'm also getting a message that for some of you, you might have been in a third-party situation with someone who was married, and that person is actually maybe in the process of getting a divorce. Okay, just got that at this time. So the message here is this journey is teaching us one of the most important spiritual lessons, patience. Yeah, with temperance coming in as well, there's this idea of you need to be patient, not react. Okay, I know it's difficult sometimes because we want things to move along. We want to see things happening, but the more we force it, the more we push it away. Okay, let's see this. I feel you even though we are apart. Okay, so yeah, there's a sense of separation. I hide behind material things. So someone just buys things to make themselves feel better. I feel like this is your person who is hiding behind material things. I'm so attracted to you. So they are attracted to you. They want to communicate. They need some time to process. But I do see that they are going to communicate eventually. Let me get some cards for you. Really to give you some self-love, some guidance at this time, Leo. So what guidance do we have for Leo at this time, please? Okay. Mirror, mirror. Now what this is the beauty you see in me is a reflection of you. You need to embrace, you see, with the cards that we've got here, 5 of Swords, I feel like you've been carrying a heavy load for a while, or your person, but also for you, you've been carrying a heavy load for a while. Also with the 8 of Swords coming in twice, with the 9 of Swords, 9 of Swords as well. A lot of overthinking, anxiety. You need to go back to basics, you know, the High Priestess energy. Go within and quieten your mind, which I know it can be challenging at times. But there's this idea of the beauty you see in me is a reflection of you. You need to, I've been seeing this a lot lately, but this idea of actually looking at yourself in the mirror and recognizing you for your flaws and your beauty, you know, embracing your flaws, embracing your shadow, growing from that at realization, but at the same time, loving the beauty in you, not just in the external part, but also inside, and accepting yourself, right? Being kind to yourself, accepting yourself, and also reflecting on what you want mirrored back to you. Okay, what do you want mirrored back to you? So if it's love, also treating yourself with love, treating people with love, treating family with love, treating the person you love with love, right? Familiar, listen and learn. Okay, and sign. If you are looking for a sign, here it is. So maybe you were thinking of something in particular and you're like, I need a sign. Okay, so the sign came out and there's a butterfly here. So I don't know if seeing a butterfly could be your sign. Sometimes a situation or a feeling is like, oh, this is so familiar to me, and that's important. That could also be a sign that this is something important for you to take note of. Okay, so those are your messages. Thank you so much for being here, Leo.